Hello there ladies and welcome back to Madgod Machinations. I am of course the Madgod and today we're playing a bit of Hearts of Iron 4. Now, if you're new to the channel, you'll have no idea what I'm about to talk about, but last time, in our Hearts of Iron 4 run through, we were Ireland, and we were democratic, and we sided with the Allies, and our objective was we were going to try and storm Berlin in the German Reich. Didn't go well. For those who weren't there, that was objective 1 was to survive the run through, which we did. We survived. Objective 2, the main objective, was to storm the capital of Germany. Was to take Berlin and go, yeah, the Irish did something pretty significant in storming the German capital. Fortunately, the Russians decided that they weren't actually going to get into the war. Let the Allies do all the work and then just go roar, and just they went all the way to France. I had an alright game. I helped the French, who got their asses kicked, as always, take back a bunch of African territory. I got very salty because I wasn't getting any of the territory. I helped in the Italian Crusade to defeat Italy. And then I pretty much led the charge in taking, well, pretty much the entire outline of France until the Russians had just gone, la ha ha ha. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve any of the objectives. So I didn't get any land because it went to all my allies. People have kindly told me how that actually works now. We didn't achieve our objective of storming Berlin because the Russians are dicks. And there was something that was requested a lot in a lot of the comments on the videos, which thank you very much for doing that, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate it. I know because I bulk record these, it's kind of hard to give you the feedback you all deserve. But everybody wants me to play Ireland again. And this time, they want me to play it Fascist. And I thought, okay, but I'm going to turn off historical AI focuses, so everyone's been let off the leash pretty much to see how that goes. And I'm going to go back to Ireland, and the plan is, I am going to be Fascist. Now, like the previous run through, we're going to need turning Fascist and not get all fucked up. Objective 2, which a lot of people freely requested that I do, is that I unite Ireland. So, Northern Ireland will be, hopefully, coming home. We're going to take back the 6 counties, and we're going to bring it into the Republic, the Fascist Republic of Ireland, which means at some point, we are going to fuck up the United Kingdom. I say fuck up the United Kingdom, we're going to try and steal some territory. Objective 3. We are going to try and unite our Celtic brethren. So the Scots, the Welsh, maybe even the Cornish. We are going to try and bring them under the Irish banner. A Celtic empire, the likes of which the world probably has seen but doesn't really remember. That is objective 3. Objective 4 is going to be one that we had in the last game. Build as big of an empire as possible. It's kind of optional. Take as much land as possible as Fascist Ireland. It's gonna be fun. This is part 1, so this is gonna be a lot of the setup, a lot of talking. I'd love to hear your thoughts. By the way, if you have any tips for this playthrough, some people have already played Fascist Ireland, and I'm kind of worried. Let's have a plan. You guys, the Madgod minions out there, that's what I'm calling you folks. You are my cabinet. You're my parliament. You're my whatever. You're my go-to people. Here's my major concern. Well, I'll give you my major concerns. First of all, when I turn, I have to pick a moment that the United Kingdom is kind of not in a great place. Because they have a lot of ships, and I'm an island next to them. Doesn't bode well for me at all. So, my naval strength is going to have to be okay, or the British Navy is going to have to be so busy fighting off the Germans that I could just fuck around in the western approaches. That'll be brilliant. Air Force, I'm definitely going to need. In the last game, I actually, despite having pretty shitty planes, I was backing up with air superiority. So even with crappy, basic planes, I can still do a bit of damage. Yeah. The Irish pilots don't need the fancy stuff. Give them one engine and they'll go to town. At this time, we won't be fighting the Germans, of course, if things go according to plan. It's always a sort of grey area when it comes to me. One of my other big concerns, it's not France, who I have some beef with after all the work I did for them in that alternate reality, is the Americans. So, if the Americans join the war on the Allies side, and I'm on the Axis side, if I'm on the Axis side, I am going to be the first one they're going to come for. It's just going to like, no, num, 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 num. I think it would be an easy win for them. So what I could do is try and turn the United States fascist. I didn't really consider that until this moment. Turn them fascist. Then they join the Axis. Then the Axis has access to the Americans. Oh, that would be interesting. Could I do that? Could I pull that off? I don't know. Well, that's an actually strategy I didn't consider, and I don't know if there's any merit to it. Try and turn the United States, because the Irish have a bit of sway over the Americans. We contribute a lot to their gene pool. They're going to listen to us when we say, hey, this whole fascism thing. You should give it a try, lads. I'm serious. It's great. It's great. Oh, it's grand. You love it. I couldn't think of a single positive there to go, yeah, this is why. I just started the video off by justifying fascism. Yeah. Fun. So, here is my notion. I'm going to turn fascist. We're going to take a wee while. I'm going to need to get enough political power to put in one of the fascist fellow, Thomas F. O'Higgins. And he's going to turn Ireland fascist. It's going to be down to him to do some work. I'm going to try and turn the United States fascist at the same time. So maybe we'll have a dual flip. Suddenly Ireland and the United States both go, we're fascist now. Didn't expect that, did you, Britain? Now give me back that Ireland. That'll be interesting. Whether or not I actually join the Axis is a question. Because I can turn fascist, but I don't necessarily have to join the Axis. I could just go, I'm just fat. And I could go and kick the shit out of, a bunch of, the neutral powers and just grab a bit of land for myself. Go, nim, 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 nim. And then when the time is right, I strike against Britain. And take Ireland, take Scotland, take Wales. Try and eat it all. Really, if I could eat all of the United Kingdom, that would be brilliant. A bit of revenge. But Wales and Scotland are Northern Ireland's the big priority. Wales and Scotland, secondary priorities. Okay? That's the thinking in the last 8 minutes, is what we've got to. I think I'm going to need to go for a different war strat. Last time, for anybody new, and I apologise I'm going to keep referring to this, I would recommend going back and watching the previous playthrough. It's only 11 parts, so it's all playlisted. All this will be in the same playlist, because I hate channels that don't playlist. Well, I don't hate channels. I find it really annoying, especially when people with long playthroughs don't have playlists. I do. So go to my channel, the playlist will be there for you. So, things we are going to have to do. I'm going to be smart about this. Smarter than I did last time. I'm going to need Marines, because I found out that to take territory, you don't want to do it from Allied territory. I'm going to need Marines. I'm probably going to need paratroopers. Mountain infantry, less key. This is the stuff I have to get straight away. Construction speed, again. There are some things I'm going to have to do the same, because it's just kind of the standard stuff. This stuff, like production efficiency, being able to make weapons faster, good. Very good thing to have. This stuff, I don't need to build as many radars. I can't remember who made the comment, but somebody kindly told me I didn't need all 3 radar stations in Ireland. I could have got away with just one, which was a waste of my time. So I spent a ton of time building radar stations when I could have been building a factory. So that's a thing. So we're going to start off with the really basic stuff again. However, in terms of what other stuff, you're going to need to get weapons too, because that's kind of key. When we're still 3 years out from that, motorized is key. A lot of people were asking as well in the previous playthrough, why didn't I go tank? I don't have the resources. That is the problem. I am starved for resources, and they say, well, we can just buy them in. Yeah, but if I buy them in, that means I slow down my construction, because then I don't have as many civilian factories to build stuff, or military factory. It ties up a lot of resources. It means I'm slower building military factories. I'm slower doing everything like that there. and it kind of fucks you over, I find, because I'm so small initially. If things go according to plan and I grab land, there'll be factories in there, there'll be resources, there'll be goodies, and it'll be great. Unfortunately, that takes a while to get for me. So tanks in the early game, not really something I should do with. Last time we also employed the fat man doing yoga strategy of my infantry. Somebody suggested like having a ton of little small divisions because it makes you look bigger. I think I might do that. I wonder, does it like show me if details? Estimate divisions, so I can make myself seem bigger with a ton of small divisions. They won't know how big the divisions are. They'll just have an idea of, yeah, they have things. They don't even like me, the British. Why? What? Oh no, I don't like them. They hold our core provinces, so I automatically want Northern Ireland. That's great. So cool. So this is something I've never done before. In the political collectivist, one of the following must be true. Current mutually exclusive current part is non-aligned. None of which I can do. I want to do this, so I have to wait. I don't think I can get this. But yeah, we're going to go nationalism, militarism, military youth, paramilitarism, paramilitary Irish. Oh, that's a problem. And ideological fanaticism. Okay. Allows kamikaze strikes. Oh. Didn't know that was a thing. But we're going to probably go... some of the early game, for those who watched the previous ones, are going to be quite similar because there's just some great stuff in here. So industrial effort, really good. I realise I have gone pretty much this entire part without unpausing, but that's just the first part. I apologise. Construction. Let's get... There's like 4 spaces here completely free. And I want civilian factories. So 2, 3, 4. This is kind of key. I'm going to get a ton of these. And then I will focus on other stuff. Because these are going to get eaten up really quickly. Right. Don't have radar. Don't have this. How much do they cost in comparison? Infrastructure increases your supply power and the strategic resources and increases your division speed. So this could be good. I'm going to set this stuff up. Mainly because I'd rather have it done or on the list kind of thing. Not that it's... There we go. Anti-air as well is going to be a thing I'm going to need. I'm setting all this stuff up. I don't intend to necessarily... This is like, if I'm not doing anything else, let's just work on something else. That's the kind of thinking there. But, right, 3 + 1. Cool. Cool. So, we're going to get to work on these factories. We got a ton already. When we get these all great, we'll also work into production. We're currently making... We have 1 military factory. It's currently making guns. That's great. Don't need any resources. Don't need anything like that there. Divisions. This is something we're going to have to do now, so everyone knows what I'm doing. So, I'm going to go to Division Designer. Duplicate. I hate this system. So we're going to go instead for the Fat Man Yoga. We're going to go for the WA strategy. We're going to go for the green horde of tons of little guys. Micro division. We're going to call this a micro division. It's going to be really tiny. Remove. Does this cost me stuff to do? Really? So this is literally a 1,000-man army. Because of that, I can now make a ton of stuff. And that's kind of the idea. Can I not save this? Design is too expensive. Really? That's really annoying. Okay, so I can't actually do that yet. Until, luckily I have this little division that I can tell to train. Can I tell you to train? No, I need to give you a general, don't I? Oh no, I just need to do that. So it's been a week since I played. Well, a week and a bit. So, I after all the salt from the previous part, I needed to chill. So the parts have been going up. I've really enjoyed your comments, which, by the way, I can only keep thanking you for. The channel's... People really seem to enjoy the Hearts of Iron videos, so I'm going to keep making more. That's the thought process. You keep watching. I do hope you check out the other videos of the channel. Got Stellaris and Planet Base currently going. I do have some other games in the pipeline that we're going to be doing. But try to... If you could watch as many of my videos as possible, I'd really appreciate it. Because it means I'm successful in a small way. I'm not going to go for 5-speed again. I realized that I really rushed a lot of things and I was wasting time. I wasn't playing optimally, and which I think if I really stopped to think about things, I would have done better. Other concerns that I have are forts. For example, I am going to be fighting the British, and I would kind of like 10. Jesus. Oh, right. No. Yeah. Let's go for 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm just queuing these up. People will start to get really annoyed at me now, probably. Does that? It does. Okay. That'll do for now. So we got a nice big queue of stuff. I want to get at least level 1 fort on everything. Level 2 on Leinster, because that's kind of... These are kind of the scary bits that I really want to defend. My capital kind of thing. Yeah. So that's working away. Land forts will I need? Naval bases. Allows overseas supply and export of resources. Increases supply throughout. So I should have probably been building these then. Naval base is 6. That's kind of critical to infrastructure, which I should probably up a bit. I kind of wish there was an easier way to just move these things. This system's a little bit annoying, especially when you got a big massive queue that I just built. Because I'm an idiot. But the plan is, once our research gets into play, they're probably slightly more important than anti-air. At the moment. Air bases, I have one. I don't really need... I could build more, I suppose. 3 of 10, 3 of 10. I think I'm good. I think I'm good for the moment. So, we're in the game. Once I have the power, I will turn fascist. I should probably start working on the Americans. If I am going to go for this, I'm going to... I can't do it until I am fascist. Well played. Well played, game. I didn't think of that. I just realised that would, like, add a whole layer of fuckery to the game. If you could just go, you know what, we don't even back fascism, but Americans. Yeah. So, logistically, we're not really making much. Just infantry equipment. People were asking why I wasn't quickly upgrading. I'm pretty sure that... I might be wrong on all of these things, by the way. Anything I say... This is my 4th game in Hearts of Iron 4. 4th, 5th. I'm in single-digit games in Hearts of Iron. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do not watch this for high-level strats. This is mainly me being an idiot. And Irish. I think that's pretty much my core 2 marketing ploys right now. He's an idiot, and he has a funny accent. Oh, it's glorious. I do believe that there's been an update now, which should make planes a lot easier. If I had any, that would be awesome. But I don't. So sad faces all around. Yeah, so I'm already exporting stuff to somebody. Current exported 1. To who? I would love to know who I'm sending stuff to. You know, it's... 126, 126. Who am I... Does it say? Steel... Yeah. It doesn't actually say who I'm sending stuff to, but apparently I am. Oh no! And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first part. But thank you very much for watching. And of course, Madgod. It's been Madgod Mackintosh playing Hearts of Iron 4, of course. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe because it helps out a great deal. Check out the links in the description if you fancy it. No pressure there. And I shall see you all next time, where we shall turn slowly fascist and then fuck up the world. But until then, bye bye.